Sanchez holds up one challenge, gets a shot. What a brilliant goal by Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis, ahí va el tocopillano, ahí está Alexis, recorta Alexis, más de Alexis,
Alexis Sanchez is one of the most underrated players ever and was one of the best players in the world in his prime. He was quick, strong, had a great technique, could play key passes and had an excellent finish. But after his move to Manchester United, things only went downhill for him. But many forgot how good he actually was. Alexis Sanchez was born on December 19, 1988 in the port town Tocopilla in Chile. The people around him realized from very early on that Alexis was a huge talent with two magical feet, and through his school teacher he got the chance to play for Cobreloa. It didn't take long for him to convince everyone and was promoted to the first team at the age of 17. After just one season, Sanchez caught the attention of Europe and moved to Udinese for 3 million euros. However, due to his young age and lack of experience, Udinese decided to loan him out for 2 seasons, first to Colo-Colo and then to Reupload, where he impressed and won the Chilean and Argentinian championships. Initially at Reupload, he was coached by none other than Diego Simeone. Now it was finally time for the 20-year-old to play in Europe, but his first season in Serie A didn't go very well for him. You could tell that the young Sanchez still needed a bit of time to get used to the level. His second season went much better and he developed into an important part of the team with the help of a certain Di Natale, who became a good friend of Sanchez. The following 2010-11 season was to be Sanchez's best in Serie A. The partner duo of Di Natale and Sanchez scored combined 39 goals in the league and Udinese finished 4th at the end of the season. Sanchez's qualities had finally really sparked this season and he made a name for himself as a key player, a fast and versatile attacker. He finished the season with 12 goals and 10 assists and moved to the great FC Barcelona, the best team in the world at that time, for 26 million euros, becoming the first Chilean player ever to do so. Despite many injuries in his first season at Barca, he finished the season with 14 goals and 7 assists, including his first Champions League and El Clasico goal. The following season, he won his first championship with Barca and finished the season with 11 goals and 14 assists. However, he was still not a regular starter, but this would change the following season. The 2012-13 season was Sanchez's best season at Barca, scoring 21 goals and providing 16 assists, including the famous goal against Real Madrid. Despite strong performances, Barca then sold him to a lucrative offer from Arsenal and he moved to the Gunners, where he would have the best time of his career. If you enjoy videos like this one about iconic players in their prime, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Alongside Mesut Özil, Sanchez defined an era at Arsenal and developed into one of the best players in the world. At Arsenal, he was a superstar and had all the freedom he wanted. Sanchez was celebrated for his goals, assists and his tireless work on the pitch, and Arsene Wenger praised Sanchez's game countless times, and the fans also fell in love with him. Sanchez scored 80 goals and gave 43 assists in 166 games during his 3.5 years at Arsenal, won the FA Cup twice and finished runner-up in the league, and played the best season of his life in 2016-17, scoring 30 goals and providing 18 assists. Just for comparison, Vinicius Jr. is the top favorite of the Ballon d'Or with 35 goal contributions. However, after failing to qualify for the Champions League, Sanchez wanted to move after the season in order to play more Champions League matches and have a better chance of winning the league. Because it didn't work out in the summer, he moved to Manchester United in the January transfer window. He received the hero's welcome at Old Trafford and was given the legendary number 7. But he was never ready to arrive in Manchester. Injury certainly played a role, but Sanchez completely disappointed at United and was loaned out to Inter after a year and a half. Sanchez himself later said that he wanted to return to Arsenal after the first training session. He played better again at Inter, even if he was no longer as brilliant as at Arsenal. He won the Serie A and Inter signed him permanently. After another season, he moved to Olympique Marseille. After a strong season at Marseille, in which he scored 18 goals, he did not extend his contract and moved back to Inter. After another year at Inter, in which he was only a substitute, he's currently without a club. On international level, Alexis Sanchez is one of Chile's best, if not the best player ever. He's the most capped player ever with 166 appearances and their top scorer with 50 goals. With winning the back-to-back Copa America in 2015, where he scored a deciding penalty in the shootout with a Panenka, and 2016, where he was named MVP, he's a true icon of his country. In his prime, Sanchez was unstoppable. He was quick, agile, and incredibly strong. He could dribble, play key passes, and could score from anywhere at any position. His qualities and willingness to work defensively made him appreciated by every coach and loved by the fans. In his prime, Sanchez was a monster. Too bad his move to Man U destroyed his career. But what is your opinion? Feel free to write it in the comments. Thanks for watching guys, and see you